it goes right along with what we did yesterday. Now, those of you who are having a hard time, this is very repetitive with what we did yesterday. So, stop talking and pay attention. Stop watching Miss Kim wash windows and get cobwebs off the building. It's really not that exciting. First of all, let's put this one in your notes because we only did one like this in the opening. Time to go. We only reached 11:25. Yes, that's 11 o'clock. Now, if you look at this question, write it down. Some of you are still trying to get to know today, so I told you to do it several minutes ago. You're mine. No, they're what are you doing? Jeremiah, we're going to take some notes. It's a good novel concept, but if we get through these today, we're not taking any notes tomorrow. Oh, yeah, let's go. Well, what are we doing more? Don't practice. We're going to do 2 different math activities. Pretty much the rest of the class period, but you only got 25 minutes. So tomorrow you won't have any notes, and what's the next day? Thursday, probably very little on Thursday. Now, if you see a question like this on the test, all right, you do, some of you won't, okay. I'm an equal opportunity F giver, Phoenix High. So, I'm an equal opportunity F giver. So, some of you are doing great here. You got A's. Some of you got B's, you got C's, you got D's, you got C's. We got some F's. We need to pick. Oh, I got it. That's Maria right there. So if you look at the question, so that we can do well on the next test. The next test should be a high scoring test, particularly if you do well with the math. There's a lot of math on the next test, a lot, because we've done power and work formulas, and we have these 3 formulas. So there's 5 formulas on the next test. It has a lot of math. So when you look at this, you do 50 joules of work on a lever. If the lever does 45 joules of work, what is the efficiency? Now, do we have anything up here about AMA or IMA? No. So this is going to be one of those that is, let me write the efficiency first, equals work out over work in times 100. All right, now, when we were talking about this a while ago, I said it's difficult for students to figure out which one is the work out versus the work in. So, remember, when you're solving for efficiency, what did I say about efficiency? Yes, you should. So, Drew, if you're getting annoyed back there, what were you going to say? I haven't asked anybody for anything yet. Keep it on the phone, say. What? So that's I wrote that you went on. Okay. I know, that's why I'm telling you, I can't find a way to easily convey to students what to look for when it comes to work out and work in. Because the language of the word problem changes in every word problem. Okay? So, when you go to solve for efficiency, the easiest way that I can explain it to you is work out is always the small number and work in is always the large number. It is the only formula that works this way. No other formula works this way. Okay? Did everybody hear me say that? Yeah. Don't start going back to speed or velocity or acceleration and trying to tell me the little number goes on top and the big number goes on the bottom. This is the only formula that does that. So, efficiency is equal to, what's the little number? 45 divided by, what's the big number? 50, and then times 100. Now, several of you asked me during the quiz, and I was nice and told you this, because we'd only done it a little bit yesterday. Yes, I did. You asked me what the unit was for efficiency. What is it? It was percent. So you get 90%. If you did not put the percent on it, today is the only day I will not take off. Okay? So if you did not put the percent, today is the only day I will not take off a unit point. Okay? Questions about how to do that? Now, with our remaining time, we need to use the same formulas you just used, except we need to do them a lever. Now, you just did this with an inclined plane. Several of you did it right on the quiz, and several of you didn't. So I want to talk about that question before we do the lever. Because if you're Cynthia over there, she's on the wall. I just don't get it. So there's no point in me talking about levers if you don't get an inclined plane. All right, so on the quiz, all right, does everybody have it now? I had an inclined plane that had 15 meters and 2 meters. And then I had a different number that said 125 newtons. But don't stop. Y'all do realize I chose not to teach middle school for a reason, right? Yeah. I don't like middle school. I don't like ninth grade. Now, if we want to find IMA, which is the first thing I asked for on this quiz paper, what is the formula for IMA? Now, with the exception of Jeremiah, who is new to physical science because he didn't have it where he came from. Oh, okay. Then you have a legit reason for not knowing. All right? Because you were doing it out of a book. Everybody else has had physical science with a live body teacher. All right? I was really gone. Where you was at? I was here. I don't know where they think I was. Now, D stands for distance. We have been working with units for 4 or 5 weeks now. Everybody in here should be able to tell me what the distance units are out of this picture. Okay? Is it meters or is it newtons? Meters. It doesn't matter. It's all good. This is a distance. This is the distance. Now, at that point, if you can't do that, you need to come get help. Now, maybe you're just pulling my leg and being funny and going, oh, it's the Newton's fault, and I hope you are. But if not, and you really didn't know that, you need to come get help. Now, the part that I tried to teach yesterday, and maybe you didn't get, okay? This right here is effort. This right here, instead of writing height, we write resistance. Okay? Now, I know we don't like to study, and I know we don't like to look stuff over. So odds are good between when I taught it yesterday and when you walked back in today, you never looked at it. Okay? Maybe some of you did. But if you know, Nishon, hush. But if you know that you don't remember from yesterday's class to today's class, and you have a quiz today, maybe you want to look at it between yesterday and today. If you've got a great memory and you're going to remember it from yesterday to today, then don't look at it again. You're good to go. Okay? You know yourselves and your study ability and what you remember and don't remember. Okay? And if you can pass it without studying, fabulous. And if you can't, look over it. So, effort would be what? This is effort, so what number am I going to keep? 15. Over, what number is resistance? 2. So those of you who put 7.5, your IMA is correct on the quiz. Okay? So, the next step, you had to find AMA. AMA is FR over. Only because that's the way it's drawn on there. You need the distances. Remember, they won't always be pictured. Because sometimes they're going to be in word problems, Jeremiah. They won't always be pictured. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, meters. What? Oh, gotcha. So, for FR and FE, those are forces. What units do forces have to be? M. So, resistance would be what? 750. So, 750 over the effort, which is 125. And if I remember that, that's 6 when you divide. Okay? Most people got these two numbers. Okay? Now, a lot of people plug these in backwards when they divide, from what I could tell on the table. So efficiency is AMA over IMA times 100. Right? Shush. What? Miss, well, I'm not even saying anything, but everybody else is talking. We ain't saying nothing to me. Because I can hear you. It's the one you have in your hand. Put it on my desk. I don't even have it in my hand. My brother. The other hand, genius. I can see it from here. Put it on my desk. He is a snitch, and he did a fabulous job. Put it on my phone. On my desk over there, please. Put your phone on my desk. Now, when I put the numbers in, I have 6 divided by 7.5 times 100. We'll get him after class. All right, so 6 divided by 7.5 and then times 100. What do we get? 80. You should get 80. Okay? Most of the people who did it backwards had the 7.5 on top. And the answer should be percent. Okay? Chris, Nishon, stop talking. All right. Let's talk lever. I don't care. Now, you do not need this or this or this. You need this. Okay. Write levers or levers, however you want to say it, and draw that picture. Right? He has a health condition. I think that's okay. I got a health condition. Or you mean document? I got a health condition. Mentally does not count. Then bring me the documentation. Or have your guidance counselor provide it, email me. All right, now, The reason people struggle with levers or levers, however you want to say it, is because of the fulcrum. This right here is called a fulcrum. Okay? Now, this is called a load. Wherever the load is, or the box, or the weight, or whatever you're trying to lift is, that is called the resistance distance. So this side is called the resistance because that's where the load is. It's between the fulcrum and the load. Now, if I want to lift that load, where am I going to push down on that seesaw? That's right. I'm going to push. I'm going to push over here, right? Where I push is going to be called the effort distance. Whether I sit on it, stand on it, or push with my hand is going to be called the effort distance. Wherever I have to provide the force to get it to move, it's going to be called the effort. Wherever the box is, it's called the resistance. Okay? Shh. Shh. Mm-hmm. Wherever you put your finger to flip it, that's the effort. Wherever you have to hit it to make it fly is the effort. Okay? Does everybody have the picture? Okay. All right. Same thing. All right. I need you to draw the picture. I don't need you to draw any of the numbers or the formula. Just draw the picture. Don't worry about that. No. Just draw what's in the box. All right. All you're getting is water, yes. Okay. All right. So again, where you push, okay, where you push is the effort force. That's it. Don't worry about any of this. Don't worry about any of this. This right here is the resistance. Just write down what I put in the green box, the picture. All you need. Okay? That weight is the resistance. Where you push is the effort. That weight, again, is the resistance. It's the exact same thing. The only difference is this says what? This is Newton, which is why it's a force. The other one said meters, so it was a distance. That's the only difference. Yep. All right, does everybody have the two pictures so we can work a problem? Everybody caught up on the picture? All right. It's time to go. Don't worry about that clock. All right. Hey, go ahead. What? You only had to draw a seesaw with a number and 2 words. I told you didn't have to put any of this. You're not getting 3 minutes. All right. So, don't write any of this. Don't write any of this. Just draw the picture so we can solve. Put the numbers down when you solve. We're going to do an example. Okay? So you've got this and 4 numbers. And then we're going to solve this example. Alright. Draw the seesaw. Come on, this is why you're always behind. Oh, yeah, why do you that thing? Just draw a line. And draw the 2 distance numbers and then the 2 points. It does not have to be a thing of view.
That's too small. You can move my back. That's like.
All right, so we want to find IMA. What is the effort? Where the box is or where we push down? All right, so this is the effort. This is the resistance. So what is my effort distance? That's a Newton. You got to pick the meter, so it's 5.8. All right, what is my distance resistance?
6.3.
6.3 meters. All right, so if we take my calculator, okay, 0.92. That's my IMA. All right, if I want to find AMA, all right, my box is sitting right here, has a force of 45. All right, so that thing is 45. All right, so what is my resistance for it?
45.
All right, what's the effort I would have to have pushed them with?
0.92. Hold on.
57.7. 0.77. All right, so now how do I find the efficiency?
Only one person.
0.77 over 0.92 times 100. That was really attractive. 83? All right. You have homework tonight. Come on. They're easy. They're pictures.
Here you go, boy.
Now, on the worksheet, you're doing everything but the pulleys in the back. Not doing any pulleys. This long. No, this is on you. Did I give you one? Everything is just pulley. From that.
Now I'm about to see this.
Oh, no.
Hey, look, I'm about to look. Look at this. Oh, my, right there. Devin, Devin is on the way. Devin. I was going right now. Hey, Drew. Drew. Okay, now look. Hey, now look. India, Maria.
I'm here.
Here.
My calculator's up here. You better go. Don't play that calculator on the countertop. Oh, or I'm not giving you your phone. Put it in the bucket.
Where bucket is?
Over there where they're putting the calculator. Because I'm holding my pocket hostage. I'm going to calculator off.
You left your pig.
You don't even do delivery.
I'll be here Wednesday and the 4:15 on Thursday. Be careful. Bye, Haley. Keep it away. Do not get it out. Doesn't matter. That is a lot. You know. That is a gross understatement. Gross understatement.
If we go to a contract, we don't have to have a doctor referral first.
No, I have absolutely no idea.
Say that small, pretty, couple.
I have absolutely no idea. Somebody calculate it up to a couple, but. So Thursday, you can't leave everything to the day, they ain't got the calculator tomorrow. You'll be calculated free. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Ain't going anywhere tomorrow, and ain't getting a calculator either. Because I'm still missing one. And I think I'm just flattened it too, based on yesterday. Y'all see a calculator out and about that I can't find? That's mine. Huh? That's nothing. Come back in a while. I ain't got started yet. Just allow the computer. When he has 6 o'clock. No, I was so close to the computer, and I was like, I'm going the wrong way. So I turned around. Well, ran my next day to remodel. They ran out of money. The practical the thing. Well, we're going to have to shovel her. The thing, practical. And then they have all kinds of course money and pieces, so they have to stand close down here for both. So he and I met earlier, and he's not supposed to allow money. Money, I didn't ask your opinion, I didn't care what anybody thought, I just get on the thing. Is that okay? Don't get a calculator. You see a missing one on the floor somewhere, I'm punching a calculator. Oh my God.
Good morning, everyone. Just a few announcements.
Hold on, let me put you up here.
For the SAT this Saturday, you should arrive at school at 7:45 with your admission ticket, a picture ID, and a calculator. If you do not have a picture ID, please go by guidance. Bus 22 will be Fair Bus 126 for this afternoon. And juniors and seniors that are interested in a field trip to UNC Charlotte on October 25th should see Ms. Figures for permission slip. Students must have a 3.0 GPA or higher. Tomorrow for breakfast, you will be served a cinnamon bun, donuts, powdered donuts, orange fruit cup, craisins, and fruit juice. Everyone have a great afternoon.
No, they don't. Whatever. Oh, I gave you it all. Did anybody else have a lab report for me that might not have heard one of you upstairs? Did I get them all? I didn't even count. I assume I got them all. All right, who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Her. Right. So Isabel is on here. I know, I got her. Didn't sound like you said Isabel, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Wow. I have my moments.
That was not even in the word on
All right, we're ready? So, what do we do? If you don't got the answers done, what do you mean no? What's hard? Does that mean y'all are done because you're chatting? I know I was, but How early from the clock? In the afternoon, it's looking to get a lot better. So, if we look at this, what's the year of oxidation number? And F, and I. So who's switching? Right. I don't suppose physical science still needs our broadcast.